One Piece. Ah, the One Piece. I know that you clicked on this video because you're triggered. You're probably thinking, who the fuck am I? And why would I make a video like this? Well, my name is Matthew, and in this video I want to tell you how I have experienced the series called One Piece. And I will be talking about the good and bad moments it had. So, have you ever watched a One Piece episode and was bored? Or were you ever disappointed in how badly they animated a fight scene of the characters that you liked? Where you could clearly see that they didn't spend any budget on? You probably did. If not, I guess One Piece is perfect for you. And that's completely fine. But if you did, then you might find this video interesting. The first thing I would like to talk about is how you aren't subscribed to our channel yet. Valley Frog cannot grow without your help, so don't be an NPC and click the subscribe button. Okay, so I would like to start with something simple, like the arcs. One Piece has a lot of them. To be exact, 47. Canonically, 32. But in this video I'm talking specifically about the anime, not the manga. And sadly, not every single one of them is as good as we would like it to be. Unfortunately, there is no way for a series to be perfect, cause nothing is perfect in life. That also applies to the arc in One Piece. There were a lot of good arcs that made me fall in love with this series, but there were also those that made me question why I even started watching One Piece. Enies Lobby, Marineford and Fishman Island were some of my favorites. The reason is they were all very emotional, they had great character progression, and fight scenes that you could only witness there. But sadly, you also had the bad ones, like Dressrosa, Thriller Bark, or Punk Hazard. There were a lot of things that happened in them that felt really random to me, stretched and unnecessary, and were just not enjoyable. Even though Caesar Clown is my favorite villain of all time, I was still disappointed in how they adapted some stuff from the manga. A great example of that is how Law and Smoker fought against Vergo, where in comparison to the stuff we've seen in manga, the anime adaptation was rather disappointing. But I still fought my way through them and finished it. After talking about the bad arcs, I would like to explain to you what is it that actually makes those arcs bad, and that thing is called pacing. I personally find it strange when people get offended when somebody says that One Piece is too long, when in reality it is. Every single arc was stretched for some reason. Luckily for us, Netflix is currently working on a One Piece remake where we can expect fixed pacing and improved animation. I really hope they're gonna fix things like what happened in Alabasta, when they were taking forever to get through the desert. What was the point? Was it just so Luffy could get some family time with his brother? Or in Dressrosa, when the whole gladiator part took forever, as well as the part where Luffy was trying to get to Doffy. But there is a thing that annoyed me most of everything in One Piece, and that's how little content you get per episode. There were so many of them where you got 7 minutes of intro plus prologue before the episode actually began. That gave you maybe 10 minutes of actual content, because the rest of the episode would be either a flashback or just seeing them run somewhere for eternity. For example, like in Dressrosa, where they were running up the mountain for 7 episodes straight. Well, talking about Dressrosa, I have something to say about it. Another topic that I would like to talk about is world building. There is a lot of people that be saying that One Piece has the best world building. And that might be true, it's definitely one of the best. But I would not expect anything less of a series that has 1000+ episodes. Hunter x Hunter and AOT both have amazing world building, but they only needed 1/10 of the time One Piece took to do so. Okay, but let's break it apart and see what One Piece has to offer if it comes to the world building. First thing that comes to my mind when I think about One Piece are the devil fruits. Let's be honest, they are weird. They have strange shapes and sizes. Some can make you extremely OP and almost unkillable, but the others, they will make you regret taking that bite. They also come with the greatest negative effect that is known to all the pirates. After eating them, they make you lose your ability to swim. That's definitely useful. Other than the fruits, there's also a lot of politics that's going on there. They got the kingdoms, hierarchy, and of course, every single island is different from one to another, so you will never experience the same thing twice. Every new arc is a totally new experience. So yeah, One Piece definitely has great world building. I can't say otherwise. One Piece is definitely original with the devil fruits and haki and shit. Even though One Piece world building is really top tier, it doesn't tell us everything about the series. There is a lot more than world building to make a series top tier. And that's exactly where my issue comes in. Cause what's the biggest thing in One Piece? Thing that people always look forward to? It's the fight scenes. I am not planning on sugarcoating this because I have my own opinions about this topic. So, Why does the fights in One Piece got to be so trash? Not all of them, don't get me wrong. I'm mainly talking about the ones that they didn't spend any budget on. There are those fights that maybe weren't the most important ones. And I understand that there might be a chance that they didn't just have enough time to finish the animations in time. But does it really mean that they should not get the love they deserve? They were those scenes where they didn't want to pay the animators for overtime. Those were the fights that ended up looking like they were there just to get those characters more screen time. Like for example, Pedro vs Tamago, a great backstory, just a really bad quality fight. Mihawk vs Flower Blade Vista. To be honest, I don't even know what happened there. Like, they made it into such a small, irrelevant fight, I actually even forgot about it. Or the majority of fights from Punk Hazard or Thriller Bark. It just pains me that they came up with those ideas to have those two characters go head to head in a battle and release this kind of dog shit.
Bruh.
Okay, to conclusion. Overall, would I recommend One Piece to people that want to get into anime? No! But would I recommend it to people with some anime experience? Yes! Cause One Piece is a great anime. It is not really bad, but for me personally, it just ain't there. There are so many better options than One Piece to call your best anime that I just can't think of having One Piece as my top 1 series of all time. It is one of the oldest series out there, and I understand people can be attached sentimentally and emotionally to the series. But in my eyes, it just lacks in so many different ways. It is improving definitely over time, but still lacking. But like I said, with the things I've seen this far in this show, it is far off from being the best anime of all time. And nobody is beating my boy Goku.